Chris 6 News at noon continues.
Hi everyone, welcome back and a very good Tuesday afternoon to you. We're here live at La Palmera Mall at our community set. And you know what, not feeling too bad outdoors. It's a little bit warm, but nonetheless, we've been used to that, but not quite as warm as previous days. Live look at our Aztec Chevrolet 6 WeatherBug off in Beeville. You can see some cloud coverage, 85 degrees, northeasterly winds. Pretty light, below 10 miles an hour. Right now we're at 87 here in Corpus Christi, but look at that, 82 from Rockport down to Port Aransas out at the Naval Air Station. That is certainly a treat, especially for this time of year, but 86 in Orange Grove and 87 stretching from Alice, Kingsville, and off towards Falfurrias as well. Now look at the 24-hour temperature changes. Even though they're not significant, they're not in the plus, they're not in the positive side, so that means the temperatures are a tad cooler off and about. Nonetheless, we'll just say it's not quite as hot outdoors. The heat index, it still feels like 93 here. Again, this is not bad either because by this time we've been looking at triple-digit heat indices, so 93 ain't feeling quite too bad outside. And because of our dew points, this is why our dew points have gone down into the upper 60s to lower 70s. And even though that is on the muggy to oppressive side, these numbers have been pretty close to the upper 70s to lower 80s, which is why it's been feeling so miserable outdoors these last several days. So the 24-hour dew point changes are all in the minus as well. So that's an indication of a little bit of some drier air that has been coming into South Texas as well. The 24-hour dew, or I should say the dew point forecast for us here over the next couple of days keeps those dew points into the upper 60s. But then as we go into Friday and Saturday, I hate to tell you this, but the humidity is going to come back and those heat indices are going to shoot right back up into about 108 to about 116 degrees as we head into the Father's Day weekend. So keep that in mind if you have the outdoor plans. Forecast highs for today, 90 degrees. We'll be into the lower 90s for our inland areas. Again, not too bad as far as forecast is concerned. We do expect the scattered thunder showers to make their way from the Gulf of Mexico inland as we go farther on in time, but then that should go away as we head into the overnight hours at about 9 to 10 o'clock. Right now, most of that activity is off into the Gulf of Mexico. We have this little disturbance off in the Panhandle, I should say, off into the Big Bend region, and that is moving in our general direction. But high pressure up to the north has a little bit of dry air, and some of that is going to continue to filter on down as we head into the next several hours and next several days. Notice that dome of high pressure is off in the desert southwest. They're going to be looking at record high levels for the next several days for those folks, and that's where all the heat is concentrated at this point. So as you put this in motion, notice as we go into Thursday and on into Friday, and again moving closer to Father's Day, that dome of high pressure starts to come back. That means our wind is going to pick up, the humidity is going to pick up, and those temperatures are going to start to increase as well. So our NEC Co-op Energy 7-day forecast shows 90 degrees for today, scattered thunder showers. We'll look for less activity for tomorrow, so more isolated in nature. So we'll pick up the temperature at about 93, 95 for Thursday and on into Friday for Flag Day. A little bit breezy as we go on into Friday afternoon, but then the wind really picks up, more humidity as we head into the Father's Day weekend with highs in the middle 90s and lows in the lower 80s.